My name is Diane Lockhart, and this is my story. Harvey and I lived in Coketown and went to the same public school together, and we got married in 1970. We started doing lots of parties and wild parties, and then we decided we wanted to have a family, so we were blessed with two beautiful girls, and Harvey traveled a lot with his job, and he was away a lot, plus he was involved in many, many things. Yeah, I just felt we were drifting apart, but we weren't even communicating, or we were just living separately, basically, and he'd come home, but he wasn't really there. And I was very lonely, scared, worried for my girls, because I knew our marriage was in trouble. And I just thought, where is this going to go? And then when Harvey did announce he was leaving, it was devastating. And I was terrified. Then Harvey, a good year and a half went by, and then Harvey called me and said he really needed to talk, and could I meet with him? So we met, and then he asked if I would take him back, and that he had changed. He wasn't drinking anymore, and he wasn't partying anymore, and that he had come to know Jesus. And he started going to church, and then he had asked if the girls could go with him, and so the girls started going with him. And then after a while he said, why don't you come with me? And so we all started going to church together. And then I realized a lot of people were praying for us and praying for our marriage and salvation. To forgive Harvey, it was not always, it wasn't easy, and it took a while, but I advise anybody that to never give up, and if the love's still there and you know it's there, work hard at it. And I knew my husband was really a good man deep down inside, that he was just going through something, and I think when he was restless, I think he was just searching, and obviously it was the Lord that he needed in his life, and thank goodness God, like I said, never gave up on us. And I could see the changes in Harvey, and he had such a peace about himself, and I wanted to know more about that myself, the changes in Jesus. And so as we started leaning on the Lord more and learning more and getting stronger, and it was so fulfilling in our marriage. We were coming closer, and the girls were happier again, and we're doing more things as a family and just enjoying. There was so much joy back in the family again. Obviously, this was not overnight, that it took years and lots of patience and trusting and learning about God, and forgiving each other, and how the Lord was with us and never gave up on us, and how we were able to forgive and love each other even more than ever, and how God forgave us, and because he forgave us of our sins, we were able to forgive each other.